Governor Tony Evers preparing to give his biennial state budget address.
This as voters in the state head to the polls for the spring primary. For more on tonight's address and the primary, let's check back in with political reporter Will Keneally live at the Capitol. Hi, Will.
Yeah, we're back here at the Capitol, and we're getting expert analysis from none other than Brendan Scholes, the person that we need to have us kind of sift through all going on tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Will. Yeah. Appreciate it.
So I want to first start with the budget address here. Anything that Republicans and the governor can come to an agreement on?
You know, that's one of the things that people should look for. You know, tonight's the governor's night. Tonight's his night to lay out his thoughts, his ideas that he has, where he wants to go, what are his priorities. And we've heard about Year the Kid and mental health, and we've seen some of the things he's teased about fixing some of the prisons in Green Bay and Waupun and Lincoln Hills, which has been around for however long. So the governor has the opportunity tonight to lay those things out. Republicans will see most of it for the first time. They're going to have to assess, are there things in there that they want? And what everybody's going to look at is how much money do you have to spend and what are you going to spend it on? Republicans are going to talk a lot about tax breaks, tax cuts, how to deal with that. One of the things that we all know is that, there's about a $4 billion surplus. Now, what will the governor propose to do with that money? Spend it, it's one-time money. You just spend it today, it doesn't come back. So where will the governor spend it? Where Republicans might want to use it for something else. It's a big budget, billions upon billions of dollars. So tonight, as I said, it's the governor's night to lay out where he wants. Republicans will have the opportunity to say something, but then they go to work tomorrow to tear this budget apart and likely start all over.
We've heard some Republicans say that they've been looking at some of the budget surplus, use that towards capital expenses. That can be kind of that one-time thing, so maybe we'll see something in that. Do you also want to pick your brain on anything that the governor could say tonight that would surprise you? I know this is kind of the budget that he would run for re-election on in 2026 here.
Budgets are hard to surprise people because there's so much of what's been talked about already. And what we've seen so far is nothing really new. Not that that's a bad thing, because he's bringing things back that he would like to see done. There's $50 million for roads and $30 million to get the lead out of the pipes and those sorts of things. So far, nothing new. Maybe that's the question that we sit back tonight and say, is there something that he says tonight that has that oh wow factor that maybe sets him up for what he does after the budget?
And quickly, I want to get your take on the primary tonight. The only thing statewide is that DPI race. Three candidates, kind of a mixed bag. What should voters be looking for as they see the returns come in?
What I'm looking for is how the incumbent, Jill Underly, Dr. Underly, does against Jeff Wright, who's the superintendent from Sun Prairie. Both are Democrats, both are liberal. And then Brittany Kinzer is the blue dog Democrat conservative candidate. So let's just for now say she probably is one that moves to the general. I think the big question is, does Jill Underly have enough to get out of the primary against Jeff Wright? And there's a lot that's gone on. I mean, the governor has been soft on her reelection. You've had the whole fiasco in Milwaukee Public Schools, and now the audit that's come out. Plus, WEAC, the state's teachers union, has endorsed Jeff Wright, her opponent. Middleton School teachers have endorsed it. So I think as an incumbent, she has some issues. And I would expect that side of the ballot goes down to the wire.
Interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if the outcome was something we haven't seen for a long time, and that is how an incumbent fares.
Interesting. Well, we won't ask you to place any money on it just yet.
Oh, I'll bet your house on it, not mine.
Yeah, a lot to watch out for. We'll continue to keep you updated tonight at Newsday Now at 10, but Brendan Scholes, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
We'll send it back to you guys.